to the rebuilder. Let's get this started with unit number 9. Alright, enough of the symphony stuff. Let's get the actual show started. Let's start off with her. Her actually comes from a Latin word called horere. Hooray! Just kidding, it's actually horere. And it basically means to stick. Now, what else do we have? We have adherent, incoherent, inherent, and a bunch of other things too. Then we also have to talk about like fug, we have fuggier, escape, and those things. We also have centrifugal, we have refuge, fugue, and subterfuge. And more things to actually say about this is that fugier actually means to escape. What else do we have? We have cause, which actually means order. It's also a Greek word because because the Greeks thought everything is in order. Pythagoras said himself, irrational numbers, they do not exist. They are the work of the devil. They do not exist. Square root of 2, not real. Pi, not real. Actually, it's just irrational. And then people started trying to figure out what pi is because they realized it's a pretty important number. And then a guy said, you can't do it, except he had more reason behind it. Then we also have to talk about more things too, like cosmology, like we have the words cosmos, cosmology, microcosm, and cosmopolitan, those things. So how do we get all that into this? Alright, a fourth one is psi, which actually comes from scire, which is a Latin word for to know. Then we also have to talk about conscientious, nescience, prescience, unconscionable, those words too. That's actually kind of fun to do. Next up we have junct, which actually comes from a Latin word, jungier, and that means to join. Then we have juncture, adjunct, disjunction, and conjunct. Finally we have part. We also have bipartite, impartial, participle, and partisan. Yeah, actually part is a Latin root that comes from the Latin word pars, which means part. We also have miss, like as in mitir, to send. And we also have mission, missionary transmission. Now, our eighth one is a Latin called pellere, which actually means to move or to drive. Then we have compel, expel, impel, repel. We also have words from myths. Okay, so finally we're going to have to start talking about words from myths. Now, mythology is not my strong suit, so I will be using the actual dictionary this time. Alright, so what words do we have? Oh, wait, I'm in Unit 10. I went too far. Alright, let's start off with arachnid. Arachnid basically means spider. It's a member of the class Arachnida, which primarily includes animals with 4 pairs of legs and no antennae, such as like spiders, scorpions, mites, and ticks. Then we have calliope, which is a musical instrument that's actually similar to an organ, in which whistles are literally sounded by steam or compressed air. Sounds like yesterday's word, as in like the aeolian harp. Sounds like the aeolian harp, except it's a wind instrument. Then we have to talk about dryad, which is just a nymph, but it's a wood nymph. They live in the forest and things. Then we have to talk about fauna, which actually means animal life, especially the animals that live naturally in a given area or environment. Then we have flora, like plant life, especially like the flowering plants that live naturally in a specific area or environments. We have next Herculean, which is like extremely strong, and they're extremely extensive, intense, or difficult. Really, really difficult. We also have Pandora's box, which is like a source of many troubles. Then we have Scylla and Charybdis, which is like 2 equal dangerous alternatives. Wow. And that's about it. So hopefully you actually do understand all this. I really hope you guys did learn something, and hopefully you don't mind me saying anyways. I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, Shinano, peace. Bye-bye!